What up, YouTube? It's your boy, Michael Reacts, man. Back with another banger, man. If y'all new to the channel, man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and turn on all post notifications, man. And when y'all get done subscribing, bro, comment down below, subscribe. But you know what I'm saying, we're going to have a little conversation, you know what I'm saying, a little heart or something, you feel me? Now, if I don't respond to your comment, gang, don't mean I don't see it, you feel me? I see damn near every single comment I go through this bitch. The fuck is this shit? I see damn near every comment that go through this motherfucker. You feel me? Hate comments to good comments to mid comments, whatever. I see it. So make sure y'all comment because I see it. You feel me? I read it. You feel me? Every time before I go to bed or before I hop on a video or something like that, I check my comments. You feel me? I see every single comment. But let's get straight into it, man. We got 1090 Jake, man. I haven't reacted to 1090 Jake in a quick second. We got a Florida rapper. Caught with a Glock with a switch. This gonna be a good one. Let's get it.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, and I'm rocking with y'all.
Y'all rocking with me.
For this video, we're gonna be speaking on Florida rapper Wiz getting caught with a switch. August 10th, 2023. The Alachua County Sheriff's Action Unit were monitoring traffic on the highway when they spotted a black Lincoln Navigator with dock tints. Sheriffs began following the vehicle, watching it swerve in and out of lanes without turn signals. Pulling the vehicle over, sheriffs made contact with the driver, who was identified as 22.
See, what I don't understand, bro, is I don't know if this is everybody, but this is me and my homies, folks. If we in a car riding dirty, we driving nice as fuck. I'm telling you that now. The only time we gonna like drive crazy if we just came from hitting a lick or something. If we got Glocks and guns and shit in the car, we is not driving dumb. Our lights is on, we using our blinkers, we going the speed limit, we doing nothing over 5 per miles an hour the speed limit. We is cruising. You know what I'm saying? The music ain't blasting that loud, nigga. We is not going to jail. You feel me? We got guns and car for self-defense. You feel me? We ain't on nothing. We ain't, man.
Tariq Williams, but more commonly known as rising Tallahassee rapper Wiz. With the window rolled down, the sheriff immediately detected a strong odor of marijuana. Wiz was told the reason he was stopped was because of his tints, which were found to be 17%. Wiz and his passenger, identified as Kiari McClure, both denied having medical marijuana cards. The officer would speak with both men, getting inconsistent stories, and a probable cause search would be conducted on the vehicle. A blunt would be found inside of an ashtray, and in the back were shoes and clothes that Wiz claimed were mostly his. Right. In the area that stores tools for roadside assistance, the officer located a towel. And
look, I just want to clear this shit up, because last time I reacted to a 1090 Jake video, y'all calling this man a snitch. Everything he is saying is what the police done wrote. This is what the police done said. He is not saying anything else what the police don't know. Clearing that shit up.
Wrapped inside the towel were 2 handguns. A search of both serial numbers would reveal both guns were reported stolen, one of which was a Glock with a switch. The small auto sear attached to the rear of the slide converts the semi-automatic handgun into a fully automatic machine gun.
Yep.
Post Miranda, both men denied knowledge of the firearms. While reviewing video of the patrol vehicle backseat camera, the officer observed Wiz make multiple statements, making it appear he had knowledge of the firearms. During the video, Wiz was very interested in which area officers were searching.
Right when y'all get in a police car, shut the fuck up. If you got anything going on with the police and you for real not snitching, shut the fuck up, because everything is being recorded. To you talking to the police, you be in the back of the police, you know what I'm saying, you getting your mugshot, fingerprint, whatever, all that shit is being recorded. Shut the fuck up.
At one point, he began praying and stating he hopes they don't open a particular area inside of the vehicle. Wiz would lean over Kiari to get a better view of what was being searched, and would even apologize to Kiari for putting him in this situation. Wiz would assure him he'd be okay, but not him, because he's already been convicted. When officers began removing items from the cargo area, Wiz asked Kiari if he thinks they found them. Because the only illegal items found in the car were 2 guns, it's believed Wiz was referring to the guns, and therefore had prior knowledge of them. A quick look through the system would show Wiz was a convicted felon over a 2020 arrest.
I was gonna say, hold up, they all look the same. It's
Back
the same
in August
nigga.
of 2020, Wiz was recognized through previous interactions by an officer in traffic who knew he didn't have a driver's license. His vehicle was pulled over, and once again, officers smelled marijuana, searched the vehicle, and found 2 grams of cocaine along with rolling papers and weed paraphernalia.
Damn.
The case would end with Wiz being sentenced to 18 months of probation and him now being a convicted felon. But back to the original case. Because Wiz is a felon, he'd normally be charged with carrying a concealed firearm and possession of a machine gun for the Glock with the switch, but he wasn't. The vehicle Wiz was driving was a rental, and the weapons were found in a back compartment, leaving room for officers to debate if the 2 men had actual knowledge of the weapons.
Right.
Officers also had yet to review the dash camera footage from the police vehicle of Wiz talking. So
that's one of the smartest things they could do. If y'all don't know, man, if y'all was not in reach in situations like that in a rental car, that's just like in the trunk or some shit like that, you got a good chance of being that shit.
Confiscated while Wiz and his friend were free to go, and officers sent the weapons in to be analyzed for fingerprints and DNA. 16 days later, Orlando police would spot the same black Lincoln Navigator with dark tints traveling through the city. The vehicle would be pulled over and
Hyundai Palisade versus Toyota Highlander. Look what.
That's what I don't understand, bro. How you got pulled over because of illegal tint? You gonna be in the same car with dirty shit with illegal tint? Come on,
smell
man.
burnt marijuana immediately as they approached the vehicle. Kiari McClure, the passenger from the Glock switch case, was now in the driver's seat along with 3 others in the vehicle, including Wiz. A search of the vehicle would recover multiple designer bags of weed, 2 open containers of alcohol, and one of the men would claim ownership of 2 bags containing 6 grams of marijuana, while Wiz would tell officers the rest of the marijuana was his. The rest being approximately 57 grams.
Damn.
A felony amount in the state of Florida. But with Wiz taking ownership,
I would have been like, we would have came up with something half and half. You cut that shit down. You feel? I would have been okay. You take this much amount of weed, that's yours, and I take this much amount of weed, that's yours. You feel me? Even time, even consequences.
He essentially spared everyone else in the car from a felony charge. Wiz would bond out for
That's a real nigga right there, though.
$1,000, and months would go by while Alachua sheriffs examined the Glock with a switch and found either a fingerprint or DNA belonging to Wiz. January 9th,
they did or they didn't?
While Alachua sheriffs examined the Glock with a switch and found either a fingerprint or DNA belonging to Wiz. January 9th, 2024. Tallahassee police would take Wiz Havin into custody after Alachua County Sheriff sent out a warrant for his arrest. Wiz would officially be charged with possession of a firearm by a convicted felon and possession of a machine gun. Both crimes are punishable by up to 15 years in state prison each. But because he's a felon and the gun had a switch, it leaves room for the possibility that the feds could pick up the case, which surprisingly would result in less punishment, as a felon with a firearm and possession of a machine gun is only punishable by up to 10 years in federal prison. Either way it goes, Wiz is currently one of Florida's rising rap stars and is out on a $100,000 bond.
Yeah, you know he
Now I'm
bonding
gonna
out.
say this for y'all that didn't pick up on it. Wiz a stand-up dude. Wiz was in the back of the police car with his homie, not realizing that the camera in the back of the police car is recording. I don't know how many of y'all have been in the back of them, but sometimes where the glass wall is, there'll be like a little webcam looking shit right there recording you, or the dash cam in the front where the police sit at. Either way, one of them picked up on him talking, looking at what the police were searching, and I mean, he shouldn't have said anything.
Like I said, he
but
shouldn't.
At the same time, he's fucking panicking.
Yep.
If you got a Glock with a switch inside of your car and you're watching the police search your car, you are feeling an amount of anxiety and adrenaline that you've probably never felt before. Just getting searched by the police or having the police pull you.
Yep. We're alive. Like, Look, I know I didn't have nothing on me, and I got searched by the police. I think it was my second time. I was still kind of scared, even though I didn't have nothing on me. And I know I wasn't gonna go to jail. I was still like, my body was still nervous and got that. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is. The police searching you, your body just got a weird.
You over, and you know you got some shit in the car you ain't supposed to have. Your heart's already beating like crazy.
Yep.
So he's talking to his boy in the back. And this is the thing. Nothing he said can affect his homie. He even apologizes to his homie for putting him in this position. And his homie never
Real homie. That's a real homie.
got charged. The Prince only came back to Wiz. But Wiz is in the back freaking out. They end up finding the guns. They let him go. They charge him with it later on. 2 weeks later, Wiz gets picked up again. And this time he gets hit with a felony amount of weed. And this is the important thing in this situation. When you got multiple people in the car and the police find anything, if someone doesn't say it's mine, everybody gets charged.
Everybody.
In the state of Florida, anything more than 20 grams is a felony amount. 57 grams are on the table. Nobody's claiming it. One guy claimed 6 grams were his, but 57 is sitting right there.
I would have been like, 19 is his, and 19 is his, and his.
It's a felony amount of weed.
That's what y'all should have done. Y'all should have been like, 19 is his, 19 is his, 19 is his. You feel me? So that shit added up to the amount that y'all needed to say. So y'all both, none of y'all would have got charged.
And Wiz says, you know what? That's mine. And spares everyone else in that car from getting charged. I salute that shit. That's real.
Yup, that's real.
Because, yeah, motherfuckers can be like, oh, he's supposed to take his charge. That's usually never how the fuck it goes. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Most people just get quiet and look around, and they don't want to be like, man, bro, take your charge, because they're going to say that's snitching. But Wiz said, fuck that. You know what? I'm going to eat this shit whether it was his or not. And he ended up catching the case for it.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if y'all in tune with his music, but that motherfucker there got some shit. And I wouldn't be surprised if he's comfortable right now. He just made a $100,000 bond. If it was 100, he only got to pay 10%. That's 10K. The way he making moves with the music, he's probably got a decent ass defense team for this case.
Hell yeah.
And the thing is, I don't think it's gonna go Fed. Reason being, the feds are only gonna pick it up if they can punish you worse than what the state is gonna do. In this case, the state could actually give him more time.
So the
than
state,
feds.
so what he's saying is basically, if the feds pick it up, he's gonna get less time. If the state pick it up, he's gonna get more time. So that means the state 9 out of 10 is gonna pick it up, and not the
state. It's also better than the feds.
Yeah, state and feds. So the feds is not gonna pick it up. They might, but it's a good possibility the feds not gonna pick it up because it's gonna be less time. So the state gonna take it.
But if it stays state, it's also better for him because he has a better opportunity at beating the case.
For sure.
If you get hit with a Fed case, you can pretty much guarantee you about to lay down and do some time.
Yeah.
So we'll just have to wait and see how this goes for Wiz. But shout out to him for keeping it real, being stand up about his situation, taking his charge how he's supposed to.
Taking his charge like a real nigga. That's gonna wrap up today's video, man. Appreciate you, 1090 Jake, for the content. Make sure y'all check out my channel and his channel, man. And I'll catch y'all the next one. I love y'all. Y'all be smooth. I'll see y'all the next one.